The list of milestones being missed because of coronavirus restrictions just keeps growing. And a lot of young people are really starting to feel the pain. With proms, graduations, and other big events being canceled, you've got to wonder how kids will suffer emotionally from not getting the chance to take part in events that are a rite of passage for many, from youth to adulthood. Of course, we've been talking psychology with our friend Dr. Jeffrey Gardier every night since social distancing and stay-at-home orders kicked in. Jeff, let's get right to it and talk about college kids, high school kids. I think the word rite of passage is correct here.
Absolutely. And these are kids who've been expressing themselves, Bill, talking about, we have worked so hard to get to this point. All of those years of study, all we wanted to do was to walk across that stage and get that diploma. And it's not going to happen, it looks like, this year.
And one of the recurring themes that you and I have talked about is coping skills and overcoming adversity. And, I'm one of the guys that believes there's been a generation of wimps out there. And I think that maybe one of the takeaways is that there's an opportunity to overcome this adversity. We could be launching a generation of tougher adults.
These kids are actually going to have to be stronger. And I can even see it in my own children who have a tougher attitude now and are more about helping with the family. So there are a lot of very good things that may be coming out of this disaster that we call the pandemic.
What would your advice be to mom and dad, as they look at this and say, all right, my kid's upset, and understandably kids get upset, they're emotional hot wires. What's the advice to mom and dad to say, listen, it's going to be okay?
Let the kids complain, allow them to vent their feelings, because those are very real feelings. This is unprecedented for us as adults, but really unprecedented for them as children. And we can't forget the fact that they are still children and they are not having a normal childhood. But more importantly, make a really big deal at the fact that whether online or in person, they are going to finish their education. They may not have that graduation, walking across the stage, but if nothing else, at least we can celebrate it at home, and we can celebrate their achievement by, if nothing else, letting them know how proud we are of them.
And if that's the worst thing that happens, they miss an event, they're doing just fine. Thanks, Doc.
They'll get there.